Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day, folks. Now let's get back into the real news. Jidion is apologizing after being upgraded to a permaban on his 2-week ban of hate raiding and harassing Pokimane in general. Now, the hate raids and harassment that Pokimane has been receiving for, just existing on the platform because Jidion decided to throw a hate campaign on her is definitely pretty wild. I want to read his apology and then we're going to dive deeper into this. So we have here, throughout this whole situation, I did a lot of corny shit and I'm way funnier than the level I brought myself down to. I apologized, and boys, I'm dropping it, so I'm asking you guys to as well. We'll be streaming next week on YouTube and love you guys. Gonna spend the rest of the week getting banger videos for all of y'all. Heart emoji, heart emoji. Massive change of heart. I mainly think because his scene, as Mizkif calls it, the W crowd, LMAO, they basically across the board, they're like neutral at best to Pokimane and they kind of don't like her. But they're like, hey, but you went too far with the makeup pick. Holy shit, that's too far. And to surmise what Jidion did to get you up to date to why Ninja's in the thumbnail, because he is in the thumbnail, by the way, is Jidion resurface her N-word clip, resurface her sniffing cocaine on stream, which I don't even know the context behind that one. I don't care about context. I'm a person, I don't care about context of clips. I don't care. He resurfaced those. And he also resurfaced her no makeup pic as well. And he just constantly kept just shit talking Pokimane because of resurfaced clips he found. Now, after seeing Leafy get torched off the platform for a nonstop parade of Poke hatred, you'd think people would learn the lesson to not just harass big stream partners in general, right? That's like a general lesson you should learn. But I guess he wanted to, try his luck. And also, unironically, the Leafy fans / Poke haters who are irrational needed some place to vent out these frustrations. So therefore, they're egging him on to keep going further and further and further. And so it got to a point now where he was just raiding her stream. I mentioned before, it was just full of L ratio, bigger than black and white, which is a little baby lyric, by the way. Like, come on, you're gonna misuse little baby's lyrics about Black Lives Matter, which
wanting this man permanently
to all of a sudden, bing bang boom, Pokimane is a racist piece of shit. Like, if I'm being dead ass, right? If we're gonna cancel somebody for saying the N-word or being racist, I feel like it's only relevant if they're like either doing something hypocritical or the clip is worth criticizing itself and they haven't changed, right? Because bring up the clip now, after it's like 6-7 years old, resurfacing it now, and then on top of that, saying fuck her, and then on top of that, calling her an ugly bitch, it's distorting the whole point of you bringing up the clip in the first place. Because beforehand, it was this conversation on should we cancel people or talk about people saying the N-word, to now you just want to fucking hate her and get more clout off that. Like, it just distorts the whole conversation and you ruin the whole point of bringing up the N-word clip, which again should be addressed, but again, how you addressed it kind of ruins the whole point there. So after that, we are now going to look at the basically overall sentiment of the Jidion fan base. So I was looking at Jidion on Twitch here, we're gonna get the overall feel here. So this basically summarizes the entire feel of the entire Jidion fan base, meme picture included for perfect context. Let me get this straight. Twitch Pokimane can snort coke and Pokimane can say the N-word as many times as she can, but the homie Jidion being a troll is a no, my balls are welded to the Xbox. This is canon and related to the subtexture of the entire community of Jidion, because I would say the fan base is around 13 to 20. That's what I say the fan base is. So it's pretty young, pretty rabid, and pretty, parasocially tied to Jidion. And getting their favorite streamer banned is not ideal for sure. And now we're gonna get to why Ninja is involved. So what this person here is basically summarizing the correct statement here, and it isn't gonna be tied to the clip, but it is the correct idea moniker of what's going on with Ninja. So Ninja basically saw this going on. He's like, okay, damn, Jidion's a homie. So is Pokimane. Let me sit on this fence right quick. Basically what he said was, damn, Jidion went too far. It's crazy, fucking wild. Why he shouldn't do that whatsoever. However, 2-week ban. Let me help that man right quick. However, he didn't know about the 2-week ban going to perma. And if he knew that, then he also would have known that extending his hand out to help Jidion get his ban reduced would be pointless because it's a perma ban. And Twitch isn't that friendly with perma bans, right? Indefinite bans are friendly with perma bans, not so much. So yeah. And we're gonna go through the Pokimane clips of reacting to what directly was said about about this shit in general. So we're gonna look at the first Pokemon clip out of many, and here is the DM that Ninja sent after Pokimane was addressing basically what Ninja said. So we're gonna look at Pokimane's first reaction, what Ninja said, which should be right about here, I think.
Messaging me as Ninja's manager to let me know the facts. She says that she doesn't agree with any hate being sent to anyone, and neither does Ninja. And neither her nor Ninja are reaching out to apologize because he did nothing wrong. She reiterates that Ninja never said that he would get him a lesser ban and never reached out to anyone at Twitch. And then she says to me, this shit hit, bro. It's unfortunate that the exact thing I speak about hating, other people making assumptions off of me, is what I'm doing to Ninja right now. At this point, I'm legitimately baffled, like jaw on the fucking ground, bro. Because I saw the clips that night. They may be deleted now, but I saw them that night. I was asking my friends, like, did you guys see this? And they're like, yeah, we saw it. I saw numerous people commenting that these things happen, messaging me as Ninja.
Yeah, that was basically her addressing. So Ninja must have just nuked all the clips in general, which smart move, right? And she also is addressing how Ninja's manager, and basically this provides more context to this clip here, how Ninja's manager and Ninja himself, after Pokimane criticized Ninja for being on the fence about the Jidion drama, was aggressively DMing her. So here's this clip as well to provide more context for that.
I can't. Like, I'm literally gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw, like...
Now, I will say this too. This all could have been solved if Ninja directly talked to Pokimane. I'm gonna tell you why. Because they have talked to each other in chats, because they played games with each other. So they clearly can communicate. However, when drama blows the fuck up like this, it's kind of hard to think instantly and try to actually look at things the way they are, because it's just out of proportion. And on top of that, DM, and multiple aggressive fronts on Ninja's end, it turns from Ninja kind of being in the center, not in the wrong, and Pokimane being aggressive because she's being harassed, to now Ninja is just backlashing because he's mad. And also we have this picture from Ninja's wife directly going to Pokimane right here. And this is basically saying that we're considering Jesus Christ. We're considering everything defamation of character at this point and are getting our legal team involved. You are spewing lies to tens of thousands of people. You know Twitch, you claim you know his rep, then you know from them that Tyler never reached out to anyone, and again just said that to stop the harassment in his chat from Jidion viewers. Jesus Christ, we've clarified everything to you. You are actively bringing harassment to Tyler and I right now, and at the highest level we're taking it. Yeah, so I can't read. But also, what the fuck is that message? You're gonna sue? You're gonna sue Pokimane for basically going a little bit overboard when it comes to Ninja's centrism on the Jidion Pokimane drama. That's what you're gonna do? Really? This is what we're gonna do now. Like this is absurd. Like, I don't know where is that energy coming from? Where is this obscene amount of just borderline Karen energy even coming from, right? I feel like the most interesting part right here is that you know Twitch, you claim you know his rep, then you know from the start that Tyler never reached out to anyone. Like, okay, so if that's true, why this message? Why send this message at all? Again, this is another instances where all you have to do is talk to Pokimane and be like, hey, Ninja didn't do any of that shit. You know, he's centered because like he wants to be friends with Jidion and you at the same time. It's a situation for him. Hey, you know, we should be careful, you know. But we're chill. We didn't fuck you over. Like, that's all you have to say. But going overboard with this instance is insane. Also, the fact that Ninja's wife has had a history of people in Twitter beefs in general. She isn't a mediator, right? She is an instigator, for lack of a better word. So like, I don't even know why she got involved directly, but I'm starting to think and be more suspicious that maybe Ninja's wife sent this DM because Ninja saying this wouldn't make any sense. But if he did say this as well, then like they're both teaming up to just drown Pokimane in a whole bunch of lawsuits. However, if it's Ninja's wife saying this on his account and her account, person DMing her, then it will make more sense why that vigor and that massive amount of passion from her makes is coming from. Because by itself, isolated alone, it makes no fucking sense. But with Ninja's text that she probably sent to her Pokimane, then it adds up why she's just so fuming mad, because that's all she's been thinking about for the past like whatever long period. So at this point, what is the end goal? What is going on after all this, right? Well, after all this, we have this to conclude. We have basically, long story short, Jidion apologized. He's moving on with his life. And unironically, I will say this in the Pokimane drama. If you have issues with Pokimane, right, just talk about the issues, right? If it's the N-word clip, talk about the N-word clip. If it's about her being too sensitive, talk about that. But when you bring up literally everything else and try to hate rate her, it kind of nullifies your point there, right? So he's apologizing and moving on. Mr. Beast is involved for some reason, but not directly. He's just like saying Omegalo. And Miss Kiff, you know, talking to Pokimane on stream right now. I think he's talking to her live, actually, as we speak. And I do find it funny that every time I record a drama video, Miss Kiff is fucking live. Is that a coincidence? Probably not, because Miss Kiff is probably the reason why I'm even making videos in the first place. So let's see what's going on in Miss Kiff streams to see further information about this, you know, degradation of information. Nice, Miss Kiff. I will say this, though. Definitely tell this is... Oh, hold on.
I remember you were so hyped about that.
Yep, because I know he's hyped about it. He's like, what the fuck?
Cute. I'm glad.
He's like, why the hell am I in this shit? He somehow got involved. What are you gonna do for the rest of the day? Now that you disturbed the entire internet, everyone's talking about you now. And what do you do now?
I think I'm gonna play some Valorant. If any of my friends still want to after this.
So you don't want to play League?
Ugh. Not today. Like, you know, I'm kind of, you know, I've been going through it today. I could play like tomorrow.
Basically, the sentiment is Pokey's starting to coast down and relax and get out of this drama, because at the end of the day, number one, she can't sue Pokimane for being mean to her husband on the internet because she may have misheard her husband's opinion on her opinion of him. Like, this is insane. But yeah, that was the drama. Pokimane, Jidion, Ninja, and his wife, and Miss Kiff, and Mr. Beast, and other parties. Oh boy, that's a fucking mouthful right there. If you like this content and want to watch more of it, subscribe to the channel for sure. And I live stream sometimes, so check that out. All right, see y'all next time.